Motivation gets you going. Discipline keeps you growing. Here we are. It's the first week of the new year. And what do? At the first of the year, we make New Year's resolutions. We got this fresh year. We got a new start. Here I go. That's January. And then February comes. They say that it takes 17 days to forget the resolution that we make in the first of the year. We were good for a couple weeks. What's that? That's the spurt. But you really get good, not by being good just in a spurt, but you really get good by being consistent. If there is any success that I've had, I can promise you it goes to the fact I understood the value of process and day in and day out being consistent. I just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. That's it. It'll take a while, maybe take a year, maybe take 10 years, I don't know. But here's what we know. If you do it every day works. Some day doesn't. You just need to every day do it.
Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Energy and persistence conquer all things. Strategy is one step, but execution is the escalator. Because execution requires you got to keep taking the steps, even when the steps look like you aren't going anywhere. Even if you're taking a step and seeing the same thing, keep taking the steps. Faith is taking the first step when you can't see the staircase. Keep taking the steps.
When you're on the road to success, you will have downfalls. You will have times where you're hurt. You will have people who talk about you. You will have those hard days. But in those moments, that's what makes you great. That's what takes you from greatness to being a legend. When you don't know where else to turn, look within. Find that inner champion inside. There is always another level that you can reach. This is just a battle, and you will overcome. Never doubt yourself. Never look down on yourself, but look up and see how far you can go. Success is at the end of the tunnel, and greatness is waiting for you.
You have to get in the fight, stay in the fight, see what you want, and attack it, and don't stop until you achieve your goals. When you see something that you want and you're very passionate about it, go after it. Don't let anything stop you from getting it.
There are times in life we feel like we're going in circles. We're doing the right thing, but not making much progress. We don't see anything changing. It's easy to lose our passion and get discouraged. But one test we all have to pass is being faithful when nothing new is happening. We're just going to work, raising children, coming home, doing the same thing again. It's easy to be our best when we're getting good breaks. Things are falling into place. That doesn't take much faith. But what about when you're working hard but not getting the credit? You're being your best, but your marriage isn't improving. When you're faithful in the routine, something is happening that you can't see. Your character is being developed. And the routineness of life is not exciting, but it is necessary. You won't become all you were created to be without being your best when it's mundane. Being excellent, having a good attitude when it's just another ordinary day. Nothing exciting is happening. You're just singing in the choir another Sunday, going to work with a smile another week, doing the right thing with a good attitude another month. You could see it as boring. When is this going to change? But you understand this principle, you're being prepared. When you're faithful in average days, then you will see exceptional days. But sometimes we're frustrated because we know we have more in us, but we're not seeing it happen. We don't understand why we're not making progress. Be faithful in the routine. What's in your future is going to be more rewarding, more exciting than anything you've imagined. Now, I'm challenging you to stay faithful in the routine.
As Michelangelo said, if people knew how hard I worked to achieve my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful after all. And that's the thing about getting great. That's the thing about being an artist of such caliber that you're remembered for hundreds of years after your death. It is back-breaking work. It is a blinding amount of effort. It isn't about natural talent. That myth that some people are born with something that we celebrate so much is just that, a myth. You're born a lump of flesh. You can't hold your own head up. You may have predispositions, but that is a long way from actually crafting your ability until the point where it looks like magic. And that's the beauty of artistry, isn't it? That it's so unbelievable that you're more willing to believe that it was God-given, that they were anointed with it, than that they just worked their ass off. But the truth is, every one of the greats, no matter how much natural talent they were born with, they're remembered because they worked. They are remembered because they did so much work. Because in that work is hardship. In that work is difficulty. In that work is unbearable adversity. But it's in that adversity that the magic happens. And as Victor Hugo said, adversity makes men. Prosperity makes monsters. So I know right now you wish you'd been born with some talent. You wish that all those dreams that you had, they were yours for the taking, that you didn't have to put blood, sweat, and tears into it, that somebody would hand you at least something in the beginning, that they would give you some start, some spark. Then you have to suffer. That's the way of the world. And as Florence Nightingale said, I attribute my success to this: I never gave or took any excuse. And that's the secret. At the end of the day, if you know what you want, it's only a question of whether you're willing to pay the price to get there. So ask yourself, are you willing to pay the price?
I want to talk to you today about staying committed. We all have opportunities to give up on what we're believing for, walk away from an uncomfortable situation, slack off, not be our best. But if you're going to reach your highest potential, you have to stay committed. You can't be moved by what's not working out, give up on a child because he's not doing what he should, slack off at work because you're not being treated right. You have to have a made-up mind that you are in it for the long haul. It may be difficult. You have a good reason to walk away. Don't take the easy way out. Stay committed to your marriage. Stay committed to raising those children. Stay committed to your friends. They may make mistakes. Give them some grace. Don't be a fair-weathered friend. Be committed in the good times and the tough times. Stay committed to your job. Be a loyal person, somebody they can count on day in and day out. You're not always going to feel like it. There will be good days and tough days.